Hello my friends, and welcome back to Share Another Shave with me. Today's shave is brought to us by Panacremas Novia Rosa Red. And our brush today is a red synthetic, just a generic El Cheapo Grande. And the razor today, as promised, is a Futur. Now there was a zillion knockoffs of this one. I did a reason I have a real one, or a genuine article, is I have like several of the knockoffs of it, and they are dead nuts close. Everything about them is real good, except that the real deal is a little bit heavier. And I don't remember, I did a review of this some time ago. I didn't go back and review my notes to see what actually made the difference. I seem to remember that maybe it was a little bit... Oh, hold on, be right back. I'm back. That was my brother. He's coming to visit. Oh, very exciting. Well, where was I? We're using a Panacremas Novia Rosa, which is the red, with the red brush and the Mercure, and it is a Gillette Ruby blade we're using today, red theme, and it's also the name the wife gave my Corvette, which is red, which is a tie-in to the Super Bowl because both teams are red today, and that's exactly who I'm rooting for. Unlike a number of my friends, I don't have a dog in this race as far as the Super Bowl goes, so I'm not rooting for anybody in particular. And I just like to watch football. I don't really care who's playing. And so this looks to be going to be a pretty good game. For future reference in the world, if you're watching this in like 2025 or 2030, this is Super Bowl Sunday 2024. So you guys can, so that's a time capsule second here. So look at this, the Panacremas soaps are easily in the top 0.1% of production factory type soaps. It's too bad they aren't making it anymore. It's a shame. Mercure, I was talking to my brother. I gave him a Mercure for Christmas several years ago, and he says this thing is the most. He has a kind of sparse beard like me, but what whiskers he has are like made of Kevlar, and when he lets his beard go, ow, geez, a couple days too much. This is the only razor that will knock off those. I think I may have. No, this razor is way more aggressive than the ones I've been using here lately. So I got blade feel out the wazoo. So if you do have one of these, it's a great razor if you have a coarse beard or like aggressive razors. Me with the little knot. See, I did get myself. And that's a weird place right on the edge of my lip. It could also be the required angle, because I'm noticing it does need a little bit different handling of the razor. It's still doing a great job. It's the because the brand new Ruby blades for me are just a little bit on the harsh side. We get a little bit of a harsh blade along with the razor that is kind of aggressive, and you got a recipe for shave that feels like it's removing all the barnacles. So I'm really exfoliating. Not down to the bone, mind you, but below the what my skin's been used to. I've noticed lately I've been gravitating to harder soaps too. That's one of the things I'm trying to figure out where my state of the liking soaps is, and I've been gravitating to triple and quadruple milled soaps, which are, you know, the harder ones. They give a pretty good lather, and they tend to last a very long time. I don't know. That's just what's happening with me. Yeah. Tons of blade feel with this. Against the grain post, stroke is pretty good. Boy, I can feel the whiskers being whacked off, and they're screaming in fear as they're cut off. Slick as a whistle here, and I'm just doing this because I know that it's going to be so here, and I'm going to turn the aggression down to 1 or 2. Important safety tip. I'm just thinking about stream of consciousness about this razor. You have to be super careful when you're installing or taking blades out. Don't grab hold of the top like this to try to take the lid off. There's one side has a little bit of a, see that little ledge there? It's not here. Make sure you only use one finger. What I would do is see how down here at the very bottom, not really part of the lifting thing, but pop the top off there. My brother, let me use the one that didn't have a blade in it. He went to take it off like this, okay? And he slipped and his finger went and just mangled the tip of his finger. Just cut the heck out of it. He said it took a long time for it to stop bleeding, and I can see why. They're great razors. There's no question. Just a little bit of a hazard involved, and I think that's true with a lot of stuff that work good. There's always that little danger of spots that, you know, that's what makes them good, and also what makes them dangerous. Same with like straight razors, you know, they do a really good job, but boy, you gotta be careful with them. Healthy respect. Hey, you can't let it. Or old tractors or farm equipment. The very things that make them effective and good to use are the things that suck you in to mangle the leg off. It just requires a little bit of care. Thayer's lemon. So, to both my teams for the Super Bowl, guys, take care of yourselves out there. It's a big game, yes, but for crying out loud, don't hurt yourselves. Good Lord only gives you 2 knees, 2 hips, 2 shoulders. And if you're gonna bust them up, you're gonna be regretting it. The aftershave balm Rosa, I didn't have this for years, and I picked it up just as they were stopping production on it. Doesn't take very much, it comes out just as a little splurt like that, and that's about all you really need. Just a little snurtle. I don't know if that's a real word, but I've heard it used a lot. And just put it on. Smells nice. Put some moisture back in that gets taken off by the soap and the scraping. There's a little healing juice in there for, I nick myself and stuff. It doesn't sting at all. And smells nice. Now I should have done this morning, but Sunday morning sometimes you get rushed. You sleep a little bit too good. You get up late to go to church and don't have time to get a shave in. So I waited till now, about 3:30 in the afternoon, to get this done. And I have a smooth and good shave. Thank you for coming. I'm Major Rich, and you'll find me at theshavingconjurer.com. If you're finding me on YouTube, you're so inclined, like, subscribe, share if you want. We'll be opening up my newest venture. Moved my production to a new studio. We're calling it Safety Cat Studios, for the name of the kitty that is here or used to be over here. Nothing should change to you, should be transparent. Safety Cat Studios has taken over production of my show, and hopefully things will be able to continue to, well, I know we will. We're going to continue to be giving you great content along with all my other friends, which I mentioned in the comments or in the description below. I'll try to leave links to other stuff that you guys might like to find interesting, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.